Oh, hi Eagle and River Friends. I was just looking for birds with my binoculars.
What are binoculars?
Binoculars are used to see things from a far away distance, like up in a tree or across the river. Binoculars are used when looking for wildlife. Today, I am looking for different kinds of birds.
Birds? I am a bird.
Yes, Eagle, you are a bird. Did you know that you have special features that make you a bird? Like mammals, which is what I am. Birds are vertebrates, which means they have a backbone, which is part of their bony skeleton. Also, like mammals, birds are warm-blooded, which means they can control their temperature separate from our surroundings.
I did not know we had similar features.
Well, this is how mammals and birds are different. I am a mammal. I have fur. I give live birth and produce milk for our babies. Birds have feathers, wings, and beaks and lay eggs.
Yes, I have feathers and wings that help me soar high into the sky. I have a very strong beak that helps me eat my food, and I make a very large nest for my eggs to hatch little eaglets.
You are a really great flyer, but not all birds fly. The penguin and the ostrich do not fly, but they still have wings.
I have never met a penguin.
Well, we don't have penguins or ostriches in this part of the world, but we do have a lot of different types of birds that live by the river. They include songbirds, birds of prey, seabirds, waterbirds or waterfowl, woodpeckers, and hummingbirds. Each type of bird has a different features or adaptations that helps it survive. Songbirds are the largest group of birds and include sparrows, blue jays, warblers, finches, and cardinals. They are called songbirds because they sing. Really, it is their way to communicate or speak with their fellow birds. They usually have small legs and feet, which are used for perching or sitting in trees and bushes and power lines. Songbirds have different beaks based on what they eat. For example, finches like seeds, so they have a cone-shaped beak made for cracking shells. Robins like to eat insects, so they have a straight, thin beak for catching bugs. You have very good eyesight because you are a bird of prey. Birds of prey are hunters. They are strong, fast flyers. They have talons, or sharp claws, that are used for catching their food, such as fish and mice. They also have strong, curved beaks used for eating meat, along with eagles, hawks, ospreys, and owls are all birds of prey. The next type of bird that we see are seabirds.
Seabirds? But we are at the river, not the ocean.
That is correct. But some birds move from one location or place to another at different times of the year or in search of food. We call that migration. We see many different types of birds here because many are migrating through to their summer or winter homes. Some seabirds that we commonly see at the river are seagulls and cormorants. Seabirds are very strong flyers and they love to eat fish. There are also water birds or waterfowl that live near water but not the ocean. Ducks and geese are water birds. They spend their time floating and swimming on the water. They have special feet that are webbed that help them easily glide through the water. They have a flat beak that makes it easy for them to nibble on aquatic plants, that means water plants, fish, frogs, and other aquatic insects.
Oh, I see lots of waterfowl on the river. One of my favorites are the Canada geese that like to go bottoms up. when they are eating the plants that grow on the rocks in the river.
The last group of birds I wanted to mention are our wading birds. These birds have really, really long legs because they walk out into the water to catch fish to eat. They love fish, and because they do, they have really long beaks that they use to catch the fish. Birds do not have teeth, so they have to swallow the fish whole. It is a good thing they have really long necks. My favorite wading bird is the great blue heron. Oh, I see one now.
We need to be quiet so we don't scare him away.
Yes, Eagle. Anytime that we are out bird or wildlife watching, we always need to be quiet and respectful of the animals and nature. We can't forget the other two types of birds we see at the river. We see lots of woodpeckers and hummingbirds. Woodpeckers have really long, strong beaks so that they can drill into trees in search of insects. That is what they like to eat. They use their long tongues to get to the insects. They also use their beaks to drum on trees. That is the way they communicate or talk with each other.
I hear one now.
Hummingbirds are some of the smallest and fastest birds in the world. They get their name from the sound their wings make as they are flying. Hummingbirds eat nectar from plants and are a great pollinator. And their beak is specially designed to reach far into a plant and flower to sip up that sweet nectar.
Wow, Otter, you have taught me so much about the different kinds of birds. I love how birds come in every different shape, size, and color. River friends, can you find a red bird? A blue bird? Can you find one with a long beak? One with long legs? Sitting in a tree? Swimming on the water?
Otter. Oh, thank you, Eagle, for helping me explain to our river friends the difference between different kinds of birds we may see. River friends, the next time you are outside, don't forget to look up at the sky, in the trees, or on the water. You may find one of these amazing birds that we discussed today. You might even see Eagle flying high. Bye!